Hi, this is just a short exercise that we put together around mindfulness. It'll take about 5 minutes. A few years ago, I was visiting New York, and as you do, I took a boat, took the tour out to the Statue of Liberty. And I was really excited to see the Statue of Liberty, and as we got closer, I took out the camera, took loads of photographs. We circled the statue and came back into port, and as I got back into the port I realized I hadn't actually seen the Statue of Liberty. I hadn't looked into her face, I hadn't seen what expression was on her face, I hadn't seen how it was dressed, I hadn't even seen how big it was. I'd taken loads of photographs, but I hadn't actually seen the Statue of Liberty. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to whatever is happening in the present moment now, and to experiencing it without any judgment. Now, while sometimes it's something that we all naturally possess, but it's more readily available when we practice it on a daily basis. Anyone can practice mindfulness. It's easy to fit it into your day like we're doing now. You can do it in 1 minute at a time. It helps you to bring you into the present. It helps to focus on what's happening right at this moment. To take notice of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your sensations, and the world around you. And that's the first step to being more mindful. So we're going to do an exercise now, just for maybe about a minute. Okay, so I'm going to invite you wherever you are to make yourself comfortable. You don't have to be on your own. You can do it in the bus, you can do it at your desk, wherever you are. Just make yourself comfortable. If you can find a quiet space, it's even better, but it's not necessary. Okay, so if you feel secure enough wherever you are, I'd invite you now to close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, that, I suppose, it cuts down a lot of the distraction. So close your eyes and just become aware of that, of how the world changes when you close your eyes. Just become aware of that experience. And now begin by focusing very simply on your breath. So listen to your breath. Don't force it, don't change it, just listen to your breath. Feel your breath, feel it entering through your nose, feel it going into your lungs. Taste it. Listen to it, feel it, experience your breath. Take a moment to focus on your breath. Now I'm going to invite you to focus on your body. So just, if you like, visualize your body, go through your body and acknowledge any tension or any aches that are in your body and try to let them go. So maybe your shoulders are tense. Feel the tension, acknowledge it, and let it go. Wherever there's tension, focus on it, feel it, experience it, acknowledge it, and then let it go. Now, oftentimes when we stop to take a break like this, lots of thoughts come into our minds. So it's like all the thoughts catch up with us. Our minds wander off and we start thinking about maybe what has happened to us in the past, or what we have to do in the future, what I'll have for lunch, or why did my friend say that she just said to me there now. And when your mind wanders like that, just be gentle with it. Acknowledge the thought, and then very simply go back to focusing on your breathing, because that can be a place where you can find rest and where you can settle your mind. It's like you're focusing on one thing. Another useful exercise sometimes is to name your feelings or name your thoughts. So for instance, to be able to say, I'm feeling anxious now. This is anxiety. When you name and acknowledge them in that sense, it helps you to get a better sense of what's going on for you. And it's like then you can become in control of it. Now, when practice like this, you can do that often during the day, and then it becomes a habit. And what you find then is things become much more aware. You become much more aware of things. So even when you're out for a walk, you can do it. Be aware of what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're smelling. Okay, and these are all ways of becoming mindful, all ways of helping you to experience yourself and your environment around you. So I hope you have a great day, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.